Good morning. We're going to do a quick little breakfast demo for you right now, and I want to show you quite a few things in a hopefully short amount of time. So first thing I want to talk about is our cookware. We're going to be using a couple pieces. I have the 10-inch skillet on the stove over there. We're going to be using the 8-inch skillet, but I just want you to kind of see and picture the 10-inch in there. This is our new set of cookware, and I'm going to post a video a little bit more about it, but what I love about it is it all stacks together really neat and compactly, and if you'll notice, they don't have any handles on them. Well, the handles come off, and that's one of the things that makes it really easy to make them stack, and they're super easy to get the handle on. You just push this button in, and you slide the whole little gray thing back, and then you put it on, and let it go. So that's our one of our saucepans. This is our 12-inch skillet. Love that thing. And this is our 8-inch. So we're going to be using all of these today. So I'm going to throw this back here for now. First thing we're going to start with is hash browns. So I've already done a little bit. I had 2 little potatoes this morning. This is one of our cutting mats, and this is one of the reasons I love it. I can take it over to my pan and just dump my hash browns out. So they come in a set of 3, and they've got different little educational messages. This one's about knives, there's one about dicing, and there's one about portion control. So this is our veggie strip maker, and I absolutely love this thing. My friends call it the hash brown maker, but you can use it for a whole lot more. You can do a zucchini on it long and get like noodles. You can do a carrot on it short and get little grated carrot pieces. I'm going to do a potato on it. And it's plastic. It's pretty easy to use. I'm not going to say you can't cut yourself on it if you're not paying attention, but as you can see, all I'm doing is running it back and forth, and it's making nice little hash brown pieces. So you can rice cauliflower on this, and you can try cabbage on it too. So I get down to that little piece. I'm going to just throw him away, and not in my silverware drawer. And this thing just rinses off, goes in the dishwasher, however you want to clean it. So then we're going to take our hash browns over to the cooktop. My videographer is following me. And I've already heated up. For hash browns, we definitely want a little oil in there because we want to get nice and crispy. So this is the 10-inch. I put a little of our garlic-infused canola oil, one of my husband's favorites. I keep telling him he has to stop drinking it because we go through it so fast. And we actually put a little ghee in it as well. But these are for my husband, and he likes them that way. So that's how he's getting them. So we're going to put them in here, and we're going to cook these about 4 minutes per side. I'm just going to kind of tamp them down in there. That's actually a lot of hash browns, but I'm going to tamp them down in there. We like to cover them. He likes to cover them, gets them a little more soft, and then we'll take the cover off for the last 4 minutes, and they get nice and crispy. And we're going to let him do a little flip in the skillet with these. So I'm going to turn that down to about 5 and put the lid on, and we're going to come back over here. So now we're going to show you. We have 2 different egg cookers, and both of them are awesome, but they do different things. So this is our stoneware egg cooker, and if you're familiar with stoneware, cleans up really easy, cooks really evenly. So this one's kind of cool because you can do 3 different kinds of eggs in it. We'll do a fried egg in it really quick. I did this the other day, and I did 40 seconds, and believe it or not, it was too long. So I like my egg yolks runny. So this one, we're just going to crack an egg in here, and hopefully not break my yolk this time. And I'm going to poke the yolk because we don't want it to explode. This is a little egg, so he probably won't take very long at all. So I'm going to poke the yolk there. Yeah, you stay there. I'm just going to grab a paper towel. And for a fried egg, and if you'll notice, I didn't put any grease in here at all. It says in the instructions, put a little pat of butter. You really don't need to if you don't want to, except for flavor. And I'm going to cover it up. You could do 1 on each side. You can actually do 2 eggs in each side, but I'm just going to do this super. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do 1 on the other side too. This is, so this side you can do a, like a little patty, so we'll call it a scramble egg. I guess I wasn't completely prepared here. So we're just going to scramble one up in there. Honestly, I usually scramble 2 eggs at a time. I can't ever picture eating 1 egg. But, so we're just going to scramble that up, put a little water in, put some spices in, whatever you want. But just for this demo, we're going to do this really, really quick. Scramble an egg in there. And like I said, I usually do 2. I'm going to cover it up. And so we got a fried egg on one side and a scramble in the other. When you do the scrambled egg, like I said, it makes a little patty. So if you want to do like, I'm going to say 40 seconds because I got 2 things in there. So if you want to do like an egg sandwich in there, you can. You can make like those little sandwich thins or bagel thin or whatever. It makes a perfect little patty for an egg sandwich. The other one we have is called our ceramic egg cooker, and this is a different creature. So that one does scrambled, fried, and poached. This one does like a little omelet, so we'll probably have to interrupt myself here. So we're going to put a couple of eggs in here. Well, no, we're not. We're going to show you another tool. This is our manual food processor, and I bet a lot of you have the Pampered Chef food chopper. Everybody loves their food chopper. I absolutely love my manual food processor. It's a little easier on my hand, for one thing. And I can just do a lot of things in it at once. So I'm going to put a little chunk of pepper in there. I'm going to put a little chunk of onion in there. I'm going to scramble my couple eggs in here. I'm just going to pop them in here and just crack them right into my manual food processor. I'm going to put my lid on. See if you can see what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to pump the handle pretty quickly. That's kind of the key on this. Make sure you get a good full pump, okay? And so we've just basically scrambled all our stuff together there nice and evenly. And I think our other eggs, I don't know if they're done. I can't use one of those scrapers, but we're going to check them. Oh, nope, we're going to give that a nuts because I got 2 eggs in there. Normally if I just do 1 egg in one side, it takes me like 40 seconds to do an egg. So we'll do another 30 seconds and see how it comes out because we're sort of playing. So scrapers, I got a million of them. Okay, so we're going to, and this has a silicone ring on the bottom, which is great because it actually sticks to the counter. Almost all of our products have that now that you need to kind of work with, so I think it's cool. So there's our little egg scramble. We're going to just pop them in here. We're going to put this in the microwave for about a minute, 20 seconds, minute and a half. Oh, this is the ceramic egg cooker. I think I said that earlier, but I'm not sure. So that's the ceramic egg cooker, and the other one's the stoneware egg cooker. We're going to put the lid on, and just so you know, this is not a lid that you want to like seal on there. It's just kind of sitting on there, kind of just keeping the egg from going all over the place. It's got a little hole in the top to vent it. So let's see if we can switch out our eggs now. And I forgot to set the timer on these hash browns, so I'm pretty sure that's going to go in a minute. Oh, my husband set a timer. Look at him. So I think these look pretty good. So what did I do? A minute altogether, I think, or maybe a minute and a half, because I had 2 things in there. So here's our little egg scramble. Like I said, absolutely perfect for putting into an egg sandwich. Okay, and here's our fried egg with absolutely no grease. How perfect does that look? And he's still not runny. So yeah, he's a little runny. You just gotta figure it out with your microwave. Here's the thing I love about the stoneware one. You take that paper towel and you wipe it out. And I know some of you that aren't familiar with stoneware might be freaking out right now, but as long as there is no food left on that stone, you will never have bacteria or anything because stoneware is vitrified when they fire it, so there's no pores in it at all. So that's the stoneware one. If you're uncomfortable, go ahead and rinse it out. If you want to use soap on it, I wouldn't freak out about that either. I do it all the time. So we're going to put this one in the microwave for about a minute. I'm going to do a minute 20 seconds. I'll do a minute and a half. That's easier. Okay, so are we ready to flip hash browns yet? Okay, so we're going to switch here because I am not the flipper in the family. We're going to let Mr. Brown flip his hash browns. So how gorgeous do those look? He's going to just be super safe and come over here to the sink. I'm going to get back far enough because the other day I almost missed this. Woo! And there's he flipped his hash browns, and look how gorgeous those look. So one of the other cool things about the cookware, I'm going to hand back to my cameraman, is, like I said, the handles come off. So if you wanted to maybe start a roast in that big skillet and then take the handle off and put it in the oven, then it can just be cooking in the oven. And then when you're ready to take it out of the oven, you just put the handle back on. So I think that's pretty cool. So we're going to heat up this skillet a little bit. And I'm going to show you how incredibly non-stick the cookware is because I'm going to fry an egg in there with absolutely no grease. Now for flavor, I always like to put a little something, the garlic oil or a little ghee or whatever, or butter. But we're going to show you just how ridiculously non-stick this cookware is by doing nothing but cracking an egg in there. And maybe I'll flip it, maybe I won't. We'll see. So we're going to let those finish cooking for, you're watching the timer on the hash browns. Oh, well that's not supposed to happen, but my lid popped off, so I must have had it on there a little too hard. So, oh, because he's really growing up in, oh, you know why? I bet I got a lot of air in there, but so it rose up really big. Oh, I wanted to show you one other thing I'm going to do on my little omelet guy when he comes out of the microwave. And I could have put it in there, but this is the best cheese grater on the planet, bar none. It's called our adjustable coarse grater. It actually comes with a little food holder. If you're afraid of graters, you can actually put your little block of cheese in there and then grate it, and then you don't ever have to worry about getting your fingers near the blades. I don't use it. So there's only one way to use this cheese grater to get it open. So when you get it home and you can't get it open, hopefully you remember this. Everybody go like this. Okay, that's how you hold your cheese grater. So you just put your hand around there, you put your thumb here, and you press it. When you press it, you can see that sliding, and that allows you to open it up into tent position, or slide it again, and you can open up all the way. And then you can put it on top of a bowl or whatever. So I'm just going to do a tiny bit of cheese, and this is the best cheese grater ever. When we came out with this, I thought, seriously, we need another cheese grater in our product line, and I started using this. I'm like, this is the only cheese grater I'll ever use. It's just fantastic. So a little bit of cheese on there. You can grate an entire block of cheese in 40 seconds. And here's just a little thing you might not know. When you buy a bag of shredded cheese, let's just pretend it costs $2.50. It might not, somewhere around there. I think even, oh, my cameraman sneezing. I think that looks pretty good. So we got our little omelet guy here. Oh, it smells delicious. So there's our little fluffy omelet guy. And we're going to put, and if you find it a little runny or something in your own kitchen, you can always stick it back in for 20 seconds. Put a little cheese on there. Oh, my husband says put some cheese on this one too. Okay, because we are going to eat this for our breakfast when I get this video done. And we are almost done. So, last egg we're going to show you. So we've got fried scrambled patty, little omelet-y thing. And now we're going to show you my cookware. And I'm going to crack this egg, like I said, no oil at all. Oh, and here's a couple other cool things about our cookware. You can put it in the dishwasher, and we've never had cookware you can put in the dishwasher, so we're thrilled. And you can use metal utensils in it. So you can certainly use nylon, but you can use your metal ones. And I think that's pretty awesome, because now you don't have to be mad at your family when they use the wrong tool in your pan, or they use a fork in your saute pan if they're making ramen or something like that. So we're going to let that cook for just a second. And actually, we're going to come back over here real quick because we want to be fast with our food thing. I'm just going to super quickly show you, because we want some fruit with our breakfast. So, world's best cutlery. And my husband said the hash browns are done. So I'm going to take those off the burner for him real quick. You can just look at my thing there for a second. Okay, my cantaloupe. So, this is called a scoop loop. And it's just a fun little $5 item. The camera can't probably pick it up, but there's serrations. There's serrations on both edges, big and small. So you can use these for a lot of things. You can clean out a tomato. You can clean out a pumpkin. It's pretty flexible. You can get into a mushroom, things like that. But I'm just going to show you how cool it is to take the seeds out of your cantaloupe really fast, all in one swoop there. So that's called a scoop loop. And my husband wanted me to show you the core and more. So this side is great for taking the top off of strawberry or a tomato. This is actually a melon ball. And so what you do is you put it in, you go past the top of the fruit, and you just give it a turn. And this is what makes ours kind of unique. It makes a perfectly round melon ball, because this is actually a blade that cuts off that little flat end. Okay, so our egg is ready to flip. I am not a flipper. Do you want me to try it? Anytime I ask, people say, yeah, try. Look at that. No grease at all. Yes, that's an ooh-ah moment. I don't know, Terry, but I'm going to try it, okay? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Okay, I did it. A little messier than Terry's would probably be. We're going to turn that off. So, but I just want you to be super impressed with how non-stick this cookware is. So, I'm going to do a dinner demo, maybe tonight, but probably tomorrow night. I'm going to do a dinner demo for you. I'm going to show you 3 or 4 products that you can get dinner on the table in like 22 minutes. And I'm going to use our grill pan from the same product line. I'll tell you what, you put these things in the dishwasher and they come out just so perfectly clean. As a matter of fact, let me show you. When I take this egg out of this skillet, and this happens on some mornings, I come out and I'm like, did he use the pan? I can't even tell, because, I mean, look at how clean that pan is after frying an egg in it with no oil. So it's pretty spectacular cookware. If that's the only reason that you decide to do a Pampered Chef show and get cookware at half off, it is a great decision. The video is going to show you a couple other pieces. I know Sue really, my friend Sue really likes these. This is our stainless with a mesh interior. You'll learn a little bit more about those. And as a host, you can actually get a little combo set of the nonstick and a piece of the stainless all together. So if you're looking through your catalog, I think that's on the back cover when you host a show. So thanks for joining us. And if you have any questions, you know how to get hold of me. Thanks, everybody.